Inflation coming in cooler than expected in January, slowing to 2.4%, with cheaper gas and used vehicles driving the numbers. How will the news affect the Federal Reserve's interest rate decisions, and what is the takeaway for stock investors? Here to enlighten us, Wharton School finance professor emeritus and Wisdom Tree chief economist Jeremy Siegel. Professor Siegel, great to see you again.
Happy to be here.
So let's start with the week's economic news. Wednesday's jobs number, you don't hear that very often, plus the CPI print on Friday. They both seem like pretty good news.
Very good news. I mean, I thought the employment report was excellent. We were worried about the employment picture when we had, seen the jobless claims rise, Challenger layoffs, and some of the other data coming in. But I think that, once we got those January figures, they were very, very good. And, certainly the CPI couldn't be much better. So I think this was a very good week for data.
So maybe it was the CPI, I'm not sure what, but stocks certainly rallied on Friday. And this question we've been asking for a while, is this rotation out of the big tech stocks into value and other areas, is it a head fake? Is it real? It's starting to look real. Are you a believer?
Yeah, the revenge of the value stocks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this really looks real. I mean, and you are absolutely right. There have been so many head fakes in the past year. 2020, everyone was saying, "Oh, this is the beginning," but this is something I think different. I really think that not that AI isn't great, but that AI is changing so rapidly. It's very hard to know who's going to be the winner and the disruptor, and hey, who are the gainers? All those smaller stocks, value stocks that have only just begun to use AI to increase their productivity and their profit margins.
Well, the other side of that, of course, was all those sectors that got hammered by AI this past week. It was like a ripple effect through the market. How do you see that playing out?
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, you get little hints that, oh my God, we're not going to have any truckers, or oh my God, no one's going to. It was like the pandemic. No one's going to rent commercial real estate. I think, a lot of that was overdone, but I think it emphasizes the disruptive effect of AI, how rapidly it is proceeding, and how little we know for sure what direction it's going to take.
So, speaking of AI, what keeps you up at night? What do you worry about right now?
Well, the thing I always worried about, and even, before AI, is, cybersecurity. And it's going to be more and more important with AI. I mean, our whole financial system. What's a bad dream? I wake up in the morning, I try to get to my accounts and everything, and then nothing is working. And nothing gets there. And then all of a sudden you see a screen with some sort of foreign agent talking to you and demanding a ransom. I mean, that, I think, cybersecurity, it's almost like military security. It's like we have, jets and missiles and all the rest. Well, we have to spend a lot to make sure that all the internet, Wi-Fi, and technical connections are valid and protected. So, cybersecurity to me is number one.
Yeah, AI is going to be needing to fight AI in this situation. Let's go back briefly to the economy. Kevin Warsh heading to the Fed, this new CPI print. How does that all play into rate cuts? What's your prediction?
Well, first of all, I think the first meeting is not till June, and
right.
A lot of things can happen. I mean, we had a, good labor department, and all of a sudden interest rates jump, and we have a good CPI, and they drop. So, we're going to have to see what the economy looks like in June. It's really hard to predict it. Now, I'm in favor, and I've been for a long time, to say that the Fed funds rate should be in the low threes, which would be 2 more cuts. Whether we get a little sooner or a little bit later. But when you have the 10-year 4.15 or so, you should have the low threes with the Fed funds rate. So I think we have a little more direction to go on the dropping of those rates, and we'll see whether Warsh will implement them, and the data will support that in the June meeting.
Thanks. And then that math makes sense, right? You'd have a real rate around 1 or 2%, which is where it ought to be. Professor Siegel, thank you so much. Always love your insights.